guys, how are you doing today?
Hi, Paola. I'm fine.
Hi, Paola.
Oh, I'm so
I'm
wet.
tired.
Look at me, I'm so wet. The weather is terrible.
It's raining,
Yes.
it's very cool, and even I'm flu. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this is
And
Um,
also, we have a time, a season for rain, so it's terrible too.
yeah, that's true.
uh,
So, guys,
do you agree if we got down to business?
oh sure,
Yes,
yeah,
Paola.
immediately.
Yeah, it's time.
Okay. As we spoke before, we have to give to our boss some ideas about how to merge two companies. So, um, I don't know if you want me to begin with my proposal.
Yeah, please. Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
my proposal to create positive work environment is to get together with the two companies, but not in a official place. No, within the office. I want them to go to for example, a barbecue in which they can feel free to express their opinions. They feel free to express about their personal life, and it's a kind of activity to break ice. So when in the barbecue meeting, I propose they to know about the three pillars of a positive environment. For example, the first pillar I am thinking about is about transparent transparent and open communication. The second pillar is about work-life balance, and the third pillar is about recognition of hard work. What do you think about my proposal of going in a barbecue meeting?
I agree with you. From my point of view, it's important to listen employees about what are their fears and what they feel. So that space that you said are the best option to listen the employees. You took the words right out of my mouth, but also I want to say other points that for me are important in this process to merge the companies. Uh, I reckon that many times companies can be aggressive with the politics when want to improve the production or want to do or introduce a new challenge or new change inside the companies, and the people more effective are the employees. So I think that is important that we change the situation in this customer in the case of this merge. My proposal have three branch, and one of them it's very similar to your proposal about the external activities. I like your barbecue idea, so I think that it's a good complete process of merge because it's important to understand that inside and a special final that we need to analyze in the time.
Something is happening with communication, isn't it, Victor?
Could you repeat, Francie,
The
your
last part.
second idea?
Yeah,
Because we couldn't hear you very well.
please, your last part again, please.
We need to record again.
No, no,
No,
no.
no, no.
Your second idea, since your second idea.
The last
Okay,
part of your intervention, please.
Yes.
okay. So I say that in the other two ideas that I have for that process is to introduce to internal activities and feedback of merge, because the internal activities try to introduce management or working activities too. It's important to understand that a new boss, for example, for employees, are a weird process, and we need to have patience with that process in employees. So for that reason, it's important the last part that I said, that is the feedback of merge. Of merge, we need to um, review the introduction, but also the complete process inside the merge and the conclusion, and the feedback about what is the feeling in the cost in the employees in that process. It's important. So external activities, yes. Internal activities, it's necessary too, but also what they think about that external in the internal activities. Um, what do you think about my intervention?
I'm
Totally,
I'm
I
so
agree.
okay. I I do believe that companies have to understand the feelings of the employees, because sometimes they only focus on the resources, on the material results. So they don't think about the human resource, and they don't think how are they feeling, what do they think. So I completely agree with you. What about your idea, Victor? Perfect. Do you have any particular example about Lego City Workplace? That's an interesting idea.
Yeah, it's interesting and it's a creative idea. The only thing that I can add to that is that description match with my own experience, because in my long experience, I work with creative ideas and ideas when the employees try to change the normal structure about management and introduce the all that concepts in refresh or new or modern ideas. So I like your proposal.
Me too.
Yeah, I agree. It's very good. Now I would like to raise my idea, my proposal, because it is very wide to contain the ideas that you have raised. Each one of you have said ideas that are very values and very reliable with examples, as Victor said. My idea is raised by experience, by the experience of real life in merging. Merging are particularly difficult by financial times because people is really worried about their employees, for example, and you have to consider so many elements. And a good idea, for example, is the barbecue. An external scenario is very good, and another ideas could be integrate even in activities and in functions. For example, uh, each company, each firm has a very different culture, even if they are dedicated to the same business, but they see the market, the economy, and the environment from different views. So I think here is different to name a series of elements. For example, communication. You say that team cohesion, psychological well-being, goals, very clear goals, rewards and recognition, resilience is very important because people and companies are facing hard challenges being in a major company. Another that you have to take into account is fun and enjoyment, resilience, and cultural integration. So that is a very good beginning, integrate people, because a big mistakes in organizations, even in one organization, is that people and areas are working isolated, like islands, separated island. So you have to integrate, even if it's more than one company. You have to bring into the conversation two areas, two teams, two cultures, two companies, and even if they are geographically so far. So I think that the ideas and the proposal that you have raised are very values if we can bring together to a common scenario and giving a new view. I don't know what you think about.
I like your idea. I agree with you.
Thanks,
Um,
Francie.
I think
Thanks,
that
Victor.
we can put together in the same scenario all our ideas and bring to our customer our experience and our professional ideas in the best way that they use inside the company.
It's very important what Francis say, I think, because the customer is our goal, and we can reach that goal, that customer, through our employees and a very good environment of work and a good organizational culture. Yes, I agree with you, Francie.
That's right.
Anything
Perfect.
else, guys?
Okay, guys. So I think that it's time to go. So I don't
Yeah,
know
we're
what do you
we're
think.
we're run of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we think.
The
Okay.
time in,
So
in, in conclusion,
In
uh,
conclusion, all
what do
of
you think about the conclusion?
all of our ideas are so interesting. So as you said before, we can merge we can mix all of them, and we can give to our customers a big proposal, merging our four proposals.
Yes, I agree with you, Paola. It's a very good idea, and call it as emerging. Yeah, it's a very creative idea.
Perfect.
okay. So
Perfect.
maybe see you tomorrow,
Bye.
guys. I think that
Thanks for your
uh,
time.
it was an interesting meeting, but it's time to hang out at our meeting too.
I hope see you again very soon.
Yes,
Okay.
see you tomorrow then.
See you
Okay.
tomorrow. Bye.
Have
Bye
a
bye,
good
guys.
have a good evening. Bye.
You
Good
too,
evening.
Paola. Bye.
God, Victor, please.